Hey guys, what is up? This is PvT-Mitten's and I'm here to talk about Battlefield 5's reveal trailer. Footage you're going to see is just the screenshot of Battlefield, because I just going to be asked getting some footage because I just got back from staying at a cousin's for a couple of days, so I haven't got any footage to play. So, let's get started. I watched the trailer reveal, not the trailer, the actual entire event, and it started off very good. For example, not in any particular order, of course, they talked about the new multiplayer mode where it's like got a story mode to it, sort of, where you all contribute to the battlefield, sort of very similar to what Ubisoft did with M-War. I thought, yeah, that's pretty good. We'll see more of that, see what that's like. They talked about the new feature a support class has, where now they have the ability to build, say, like barbed wires, debris, that they're kind of, stuff to stop tanks from moving around, stuff like that. I thought that's a really good idea for a class. We didn't get to see that, unfortunately. But, yeah, it's really good. Then they had talked about the ballistics features they're going to be doing, where different size ballistics will do different damage depending on, what surface you're hitting. For example, a submachine gun will do, vastly different to a rifle. And I thought, really good innovation for the series. Can't wait to see more of this. Then they announced that all the season pass and DLC will be free. And I was like, okay, yeah, you're doing what Titanfall 2 did. This is really good at the moment. Even though I still believe the game is going to have microtransactions and loot boxes, and I still believe it will. Really, really impressed thus far. They talked about the new destruction engine, which they claim is going to be better than Bad Company 2, which obviously we have to see to believe. Where, for example, if a tank is destroyed, the tank will remain on the field, like as a burning smold. Like, that's really good. I'd like to see more of that. And they said, like aircraft do the same. When they hit the ground, they skid, leave the debris. That's really good. That's something that, is something innovative for the series that needs to do. They talked about, they showed concept art and that there. All different stuff like that there. Yeah, then they ended it with, I'm probably missing something. Like, I'm not going to talk about the story mode because we didn't get to see any of it. Then they talked about multiplayer things, hyping it up. And I was like, yeah, okay, the customized characters they're going to bring in, which I've always wanted for the series, especially considering how Battlefield 1 was a step back compared to 4 and Hardline's customization. So yeah, all well and good so far. Then the trailer, they ended it with a trailer, and I thought, oh yeah, cool, this is going to be awesome. God, it was not awesome. It's one of the most laughable, insulting trailers I've ever seen. So, starts off with, the trailer is British against Germans, right? So it starts off with the British. It shows this woman running. That raises flags straight away. I'll get to that at the end. Guy jumps on this guy's back, and I'm like, really? No, it's either going to be scripted or they're going to put some stupid feature in like that there. Jump out a 2-story window, and I'm like, okay. Then it shows like tanks and troop carriers smash through the house, and it shows a bit of destruction, which we've got to see more of it, of course. I start driving, and this is when I lost it. I laughed like you have no idea. So it shows a destroyed bridge. It shows a German truck fall off the bridge and smack face first into the ground. There's explosions going off every fucking turn, every corner you see. There's like fire everywhere, and I'm just like, what's this game called again? Battlefield Michael Bay Edition or something? The shows more and more, and I'm just laughing at this point. The other feature I should have touched upon, sorry. There's a blowback feature which we saw in the trailer, where if an explosion goes off, your character will actually, you know, fall back, you know, blow back and fall on their arse. I want to see more of that. And then it goes to the gameplay, and whether or not it's in game or not, it should be, because I mean DICE is pretty good with, you know, graphics, so it's pretty hard not to believe it wouldn't be. But he picks up an LMG and no recoil, aiming down sight fast as fuck considering it's an LMG, and I'm sitting there looking at it going, what? He pulls out his pistol, drops the 3 enemies like that, and I'm sitting there going to myself, okay, this is not Battlefield. This is not Battlefield. You know, he's shooting more enemies, all that there. Grenade gets thrown in the air and destroys an aircraft, and I'm just like, what? German soldier runs up to the main character, smacks him in the face, drops him to the ground. He puts his finger up to his lips and goes, shh, you know, like he's about to kill him, right? And just before he kills him, here we go. Just before he kills him, he gets smacked in the head by a woman with a cricket bat wrapped in barbed wire. And I laughed so much, like I lost it at this point. And she says to him something like, good to see you again or something. And the trailer ends. And I just laughed for like 20 minutes and then just had to come to terms that they've killed Battlefield. What do I mean by that? Okay, let's go over the trailer. Let's go over a few things that are good. Graphics, fantastic. Sound design, incredible. DICE has always been really good at sound design. I like the little touch of the 1942 theme in the background on the radios, on the cars and that. I thought that was really cool. That's all I liked. Everything else, I was laughing, I was cringing, I was crying. It's that bad. Okay, for starters, the British did not have women soldiers on the front lines or the battlefields at all. They were used as spies or intelligence gatherers, not on the front line. Second of all, hits them with a cricket bat wrapped in barbed wire. They did not use those weapons in World War II. For example, just because Battlefield 1 had, you know, shovels, bludgeoned weapons and shit like that there, World War II, you had the Japanese using swords and, you know, bayonets on the European weapons and that there. The British and the Commonwealth did not run around with cricket bats wrapped in barbed wire. What a load of fucking bullshit. They're running around with face paint on their face, like they're bloody and Braveheart. And I'm sitting there going, who the hell fucking, who's this pandering to? And, she has a prosthetic arm. I had to leave that till last, but she had a prosthetic arm. And I'm just sitting there going, if you had a prosthetic arm, you'd be sent home. You would not be serving in the military at all. So, yeah. But remember, DICE claim that this game is realistic, historically accurate. They said that a few times in the interview with the host. I find that to be insulting, considering I have family members that served in the British and Australian forces in World War I, World War II, and other conflicts, but obviously World War II is what we're talking about. And I find that very insulting. Like, they're pandering to SJWs, again, just like Wolfenstein did. Or Wolfenstein 2, should I say. Thanks a lot. Well done, EA, you fucking assholes. And DICE, well done, you daft bastards. I mean, if that's the case, that we've got a female with a cricket bat, like, you know, it's supposed to be this all-encompassing badass, wrapped in barbed wire with a prosthetic arm and Braveheart face paint on, okay then, if that's the case, I want a black, gay, Jewish, disabled Nazi. And she has to be female too, forgot about that. I want that. Sure, if you're going to come off with bullshit, we might as well have something like that in it. Because if you're so-called historically accurate, why not use it where it could have been a Russian soldiers, and it could have been a Russian female that saves your life, or a French resistance would have been the better choice, or the Polish resistance. But no, you just had to be fucking retarded. I'm sorry, but this is stupid. Where was the Italians? Italians should have been in it. They were an Axis force, and I was sitting there hoping they were going to announce the Pacific Theater for the multiplayer, but no. Something tells me it's going to be DLC later on, and yes, it's free, I know, but it would have been nice to have it in the story mode, if it's going to be in the story mode, should I say. Also, please, for the love of God, make sure that you do not do what you did with Battlefield 1, where everyone's running around with guns that are semi-automatics to automatics, with guns that never saw the light of day in combat, or guns that even came out after the war. Have guns that were in the war, have people running around with the Mauser, Lee Enfield, spice things up a bit. Don't run around with fucking Thompsons and SGG 44s. Just do not do that, please. Yeah. I was disgusted. I thought it was one of the most embarrassing things I've ever seen. It's that bad. I cringed so funny. Funny enough, I cringed, so much that I got tired of cringing. That's how bad it was. And it looks like they've killed Battlefield. Looks like Call of Duty's won. Maybe. Both are just as shit, mind you, but at least Call of Duty looks more playable. Who knows? Maybe it ends up being a good Battlefield or something like that there, but yeah. I'll have to wait and see on that, won't we? Yeah. That was it. I'm not really going to go on about that because that was embarrassing for DICE and EA. Could go on, but I don't want to. But anyhow, thanks for watching. This is Private Mittens. Let us know in the comments what you thought of the trailer, and let us know. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Private Mittens. Take care. See you later. Bye.